guys, welcome back to Timeout with Brennan and Darryl. Finally back together after weeks apart. And Brennan, I see that you look more and more like me. What's going on?
Well, I gave the head a little shave. Feels a lot better. A little colder right now with this weather, but feels 10 times better. I think I might keep this look. We almost look like twins. I just have to bick my head now.
I'm not gonna lie. I took a screenshot of your face and put it as my background. It's pretty sexy.
I'm just like a mini version of you. That's all.
Mini is right. Today's topic is the state of quarantine today. Quebec has officially talked about opening up their schools as of next week, along with a couple other essential businesses starting to open up. What do you think about that?
I think Quebec's opening too soon.
Why is that?
I think there's going to be a second wave of this thing. I don't think it's over yet.
You know, it's funny you say the second wave. I've actually watched a lot of videos of scientists, doctors, microbiologists on the subject, and I saw an interesting one yesterday. Now, this guy talked about the actual consequences of social distancing. Now, don't get me wrong.
Was that the video you sent me yesterday? Yeah. Okay.
Don't get me wrong. Not that I don't abide by it, not that I don't believe in it, but this guy made a really good point. So he said, when babies are born, you don't put them in bubble wrap. They put things in their mouth. They discover germs and bacteria pretty easily. And what happens with that is their immune system strengthens over time. So the more bacteria, the more germs that they're around, the stronger they become. Now I think about that with my kids. The first year I put them in daycare, the first 3-4 months was awful. Ear infections, nose infections, every kind of infection you can think about. We were at the room so often they knew us by name. But being in the same presence of bacteria and germs for a couple months, their immune system actually grew pretty rapidly. So the following year, basically they went 4 or 5 months without even So going back to what the doctor is saying, he's saying that by being social distance for so long, is people's immune systems are naturally growing weaker. So when we go back, whether it's slowly or back to a normal society, because our immune system's so low, you're going to see that second wave of sickness, and not only a second wave, but it's going to hit even harder than this actual first phase of COVID-19.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. I definitely see that. Obviously, the precautions are like a little extreme. Like, you know, I'm still at work myself, so, and you don't know where those people are on their days off. So, I mean, you could be exposed. You don't really know. But I do think they're opening too soon, just for the mass gatherings, like big events. I think they're opening too soon. But I mean, who really knows at this point in time, right? It's all really a learning process the whole way through. So I don't think we're really going to know till the end.
Yeah. Well, if you look at the data, you have to look at how many people are getting infected on a daily rate, as well as age categories, previous sicknesses. But what the school system's doing, and I don't know how they're going to do this with kids, is they're keeping a 2-meter distance between kids, lessening the amount of students per class, no recess, no gym, art, music. I'm assuming they're going to stick to fundamentals of math and language, but how do you keep a 4-year-old away from another 4-year-old?
Yeah, exactly. That's difficult.
You need to tape them at separate sections of the class just to do that. And really, the more you tell them not to, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to go somewhere.
They're kids.
That's right. I know it's crazy with the nice weather. I don't know about you. I'll shoot a couple hoops out in the street and, avoid people, obviously. I don't know how many kids I see on a daily basis biking together within like a couple feet, even walking their dogs, almost holding hands. And I know they're not brother, sister. The social distancing is getting harder and harder as it's getting nicer.
Well, I'm going through this whole spiel right now where I want to do my roof within the next month. Yep. So obviously I'm not going to be able to do that alone, right? So, I mean...
Well, I mean, a real man would, but...
Yeah. Might burn himself out after 2 days, but...
you mean I get to watch you climb a ladder?
It's going to be next to impossible, though, to do things like that. You know what I mean? You need people around for that. You need a ground guy. You need another guy up there with you.
I will say I'm pretty interested to see what happens in Quebec.
Yeah. And if things end up working out, well, I guess I'll have to eat my words.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching today's episode. Brennan, what are they going to do?
You guys are going to like the page, you're going to subscribe to our channel, and you're going to leave some comments because we want to know what you guys have to say. And if there's anything you want us to talk about the next few shows, we're open for it.
Don't forget to check out our Facebook page. We created a couple new logos that we feel like are a little bit more modern. So tell us which ones you like. Thanks, guys.
Click number 1.